Hello world, welcome to CS50's Web Programming with Python and JavaScript Project 1, where the task at hand is to design and develop a Wikipedia-like online encyclopedia. This website was developed using Django, a framework written in Python, used to add much more dynamics to our website depending on user interactions. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first thing we see when we open Encyclopedia is the home page, or the index page as we normally refer to it. This page merely consists of names of all pages in the encyclopedia. Clicking on any entry name will therefore take you directly to that page. We will refer to this as the entry page. That is the page that is rendered when the user clicks on an encyclopedia entry, or by manually typing in the address bar /wiki/title, where title is the title of the entry. So let's try and click on one of these entries. I click on Django, and here we have a page that has been rendered to us with Django as a title and then some content. We also have in the address bar /wiki/Django. So if I manually type in the address bar, I'll type in something else /wiki/html. We should be rendered with an HTML page. What if I try to type something that does not exist, /wiki/football, for example? We get an error message saying the page does not exist. The next thing we notice on the website is the search box on the left hand side in the sidebar. This search box is used to search for names of entries on the website and return those corresponding pages. So if we try to search for something that exists like HTML, we should be returned or rendered the HTML page. If we search for CSS, for example, we should be rendered the CSS page. However, if we try to search for something that does not exist like football, we should be rendered an apology message saying no search results for football. If we happen to type only a letter or a phrase in the search box, the website is going to go through all the list of entries and return those entries that contain that phrase or letter. So if I type something like S in the search box, it's going to return a list of all entries containing the letter S. Clicking on any of the entries therefore should take you to the corresponding page. So I'll click on JavaScript, for example, and we are displayed with the JavaScript page. Notice how in the address bar the title keeps changing depending on what page we are clicking on. So if I click on CS50, we have in the address bar CS50. We'll move on to another feature of the site, which is creating new pages. So if I go to create a new page, we are rendered with a page consisting of a text area where we can enter the content of our page, and we have a title bar where we can enter the title of our page, and then we submit. I'll add something about football this time. I'll put in some content. Content should be in Markdown syntax. Submitting will take me directly to that particular page I just created. So when you submit, you see the football page. What happens if we try to create a page that already exists in our entries? Well, we are rendered an error message saying that page already exists. Another interesting feature of the website is the random page feature. Clicking on it just takes you to a random page every single time. So clicking on it generates a random page for you. And finally, we incorporated the ability for the user to modify the contents of any existing page. Clicking on the edit button takes him to the edit page, which is pre-populated with the contents of the old page. After modification, clicking on the save button will reload the same page with its new contents. That's it for Wiki, and I'll see you next time.